Your heart races, palms sweat, and time seems to slow down. We've all felt it. That primal emotion that can paralyze us or push us to incredible feats. But what exactly is fear, and why do we experience it? In this comprehensive exploration of the science of fear, we'll dive deep into its origins, its impact on our bodies and minds, and how we can harness this powerful emotion to lead better lives. But first, smash that like button and hit subscribe. It's free and helps fuel more weird content and helps us with the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's jump right into it.
To understand fear, we need to dive into the fascinating world of neuroscience. At the center of our fear response is a tiny, almond-shaped region of the brain called the amygdala. The amygdala acts like your brain's alarm system. It's constantly scanning your environment for potential threats. When it detects danger, it sets off a chain reaction in your body faster than you can blink. But the amygdala doesn't work alone. Let's explore the entire fear circuit in the brain. 1. Amygdala, the fear detection center. 2. Hippocampus, processes contextual information related to fear memories. 3. Prefrontal cortex, regulates emotional responses and decision-making. 4. Hypothalamus, activates the sympathetic nervous system. 5. Periaqueductal gray, coordinates defensive behaviors. 6. Locus coeruleus, increases arousal and vigilance.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more weird facts and content. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's get back into it.
When the amygdala detects a threat, it triggers the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, preparing your body for what scientists call the fight, flight, or freeze response. But there's more to this story. Recent research has identified 2 additional Fs, Fawn and Flop. Let's break down each component of this expanded response. 1. Fight. Your body prepares for confrontation. Muscles tense, blood flow increases to your limbs, and your perception narrows to focus on the threat. 2. Flight. Your body gets ready to escape. Your breathing rate increases, pupils dilate to take in more light, and blood is diverted to your legs for quick movement. 3. Freeze. Sometimes, staying perfectly still is the best option. Your body might become rigid, and you might even hold your breath to avoid detection. 4. Fawn. This is a response where you try to please or appease the threat. It's often seen in abusive relationships or hostage situations. 5. Flop. In extreme cases, the body might shut down entirely, leading to fainting or dissociation. But here's where it gets interesting. Your amygdala doesn't always wait for conscious thought. It can react to potential threats before your conscious mind even registers them. This is why you might jump at a sudden noise before you even realize what it was. Your body reacts first, asks questions later. This lightning-fast fear response evolved to keep our ancestors alive in a world full of predators and dangers. Imagine an early human encountering a saber-toothed tiger. Those who reacted quickly to the threat were more likely to survive and pass on their genes. But the story of fear goes back even further. Fear is one of the most ancient and conserved emotions in the animal kingdom. Even single-celled organisms exhibit avoidance behaviors to harmful stimuli. As we move up the evolutionary tree, we see increasingly complex fear responses. Fish exhibit a startle response to sudden movements. Amphibians show defensive behaviors like puffing up or secreting toxins. Reptiles have a well-developed fight-or-flight response. Mammals, including humans, have the most sophisticated fear systems, involving complex emotional and cognitive processes. But in our modern world, it can sometimes feel like an overreaction. So why do we still feel fear so intensely in situations that aren't life-threatening? The answer lies in how our brains process information and how our experiences shape our fears. When we're afraid, the amygdala becomes highly active, while areas of the prefrontal cortex, responsible for rational thought, can become less active. This is why it can be hard to think clearly when you're scared. But this is just the beginning of how fear affects our brain and body.
We've only scratched the surface of the fascinating world of fear. There's so much more to explore. The neuroscience behind our fear responses, the evolutionary origins of our phobias, and the surprising ways fear can both help and hinder us. If you want to dive deeper into the science of fear, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video in this series is released. In the next episode, we'll investigate how fear shapes our decision-making, our relationships, and even our societies. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and let's continue this journey into the heart of our most primal, powerful emotion. I'll see you in the next video.